Hello, my water signs. This is Keziah, High Priestess Key, coming to you to do your elements. This is the elements, okay? I almost forgot because I've been doing readings, family, okay? But I am here, okay? Sorry it was a little delayed. I once I get them done over here on High Priestess Key, I will try to share them over on my big channel. So you may be seeing it here on High Priestess Key, or you may be seeing it on All in the Cards. So whichever one you're seeing it on, hopefully you can resonate with the messages. This is just a quick what you need to know right now as water. As water element. Okay. So this could resonate with anyone who is going through an emotional time. Remember, the element readings are not just about the water signs, although you could resonate more water, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's also about, elements go all which ways, because remember, we are all the signs. So in your birth chart, based off of your birthright, right? In the true sidereal and the verdict is what I resonate with. So you need to be picking up on that energy, which pretty much will show you all the elements in your chart in some shape, form, or fashion. All right, so let's see what you need to know. Water ancestors. What does the water signs need to know right now? Thank you. That flew out. Okay. Work. Okay, so work and business. Some of you water signs right now are getting new positions. Okay, you may even be going through some type of situation at work right now. Maybe feeling a little like you are getting rejections or things like that around work. Maybe feeling abandonment issues around work, or maybe feeling left behind, or feeling like something's not working in your favor at work in some shape, form, or fashion. You may have been just rejected in reference of maybe an interview or some type of job application. It's definitely something here. This could also go back in reference of some type of situation that, maybe it's a business proposition that you have put in for work wise. And this goes back to my Cancerians. Okay, Cancer is the energy that I have here, and it could be because somebody is projecting their energy, their negative energy on you. Remember, it's all about with Cancers, your energy is based off of the rhythm. So it's the law of rhythm. So you have to understand, you have to keep your vibrations high, right? So remember that. It's and remember, I told you, right. Well, I didn't tell you, but I was just saying in reference of the element of your water, right, is about emotions. So this is the time you need to be in control of your emotions. Right now, the moon is in Gemini, right? But so it's coming on around, right? Mars is coming on around in reference of your sign, Cancers. But I'm speaking to all the water elements, but this is specifically, or could be could resonate very strongly with the Cancer element, okay, or Cancer sign, right? And it could be that you're changing jobs, you're going through some type of situation at work. It could be a change for you. Remember to keep your vibrations high. It could be based off of some type of cycle. I feel like something is coming out in reference of being revealed to you, water. Something is it's not going to be shocking. It's not going to be unexpected. Okay. It's not going to be a surprise in reference of this situation around work, around business. It's going to it's something that you're very emotional about. It could go back to you feeling like you're being tied down when it comes to your finances, when it comes to some type of energy exchange or something of that sort that is connected to work. You could be having some type of interview. Ancestors say put in some energy work, right? Do some things that make you feel better in reference of this situation. It could be that somebody has done some type of energy spell work, right? Some type of confusion, some type of, hexes or something of that sort that's trying to confuse you, trying to stop you in some shape, form, or fashion. You could be doing this, so be very careful because karma does come back the other way. Yeah, but just don't get so much in your emotions, water, where you start turning to medicating yourself, drugs, things of that sort, okay? Because you're changing, you're going through some type of change, but don't be an avoidance of some things. The ancestor said, don't avoid it, face it head on. Don't turn to any type of situation. I also have, once again, like I have for air, there's something in reference of be careful of you getting sick, okay, needing some type of medication, needing some type of cough medicine, pills. I'm seeing a lot of different recreational drugs here too. Okay, so just be careful if you are taking some type of recreational drugs. Also, I'm also hearing be careful, water signs, of some type of random drug testing, okay, at the job. Okay, so you want to be very careful. You don't want to get caught. If you are an athlete or you are a runner, you could be tested for performance enhancement drugs. So you want to be very careful as well. It may be something that is shocking to you, or that happens that is shocking. It may be that you get pissed at work. You know how they say you take your P test or you get pissed, whatever, right? That's just terms that I've heard in the past. But yeah, that's what it looks like here. So if you have that type of job, this could be the situation. Okay, they may be looking to try to eliminate some people, right? Let's see what the job situation is about. Divine masculine. I have two men here. You can have two men that you're dealing with on an interview, on a job, that goes back to you. It's somebody being very cold towards you, and a woman also being very cold towards you when it comes to work. I'm seeing a team of people where you're trying to grasp some things with dealing with these people. Okay, what is this shocking and surprise for water? There could be some type of money that comes in, okay, actual money, okay. This money could come in as in reference of some type of masculine, okay. It could be you may be dealing with a financial situation with a karmic masculine as well, okay. It may be something that you already expect. It could be because you're very intuitive, so that unexpected in reverse is definitely letting me know that it's something that your intuition is already telling you about. You already know about. You already have the notions of what's happening. Clarity on the energy work for water. Clarity on the energy work. Thank you. This could be some type of situation with legal, or even some type of tax situation that you may need to do some energy work around. I have the evil eye here. Oh, it's a couple of messages. Okay. Your message that you're going to receive in reference of some type of legal situation. Could be a government job, government situation. You could be laid off, unfortunately. But there's some type of ancestors telling you with the priest here for you to continue to strive towards healing, towards moving towards something different. There's definitely something here. You are very successful, whoever you are. Okay. But I am seeing that you could this week receive some type of letter in reference of your job. Okay. Maybe to be let go, because I am seeing it here. Okay. The legal in the message, and you see the United States flag behind her. So that is giving me that could be what you already are expecting as a water sign. And it could be that you may be avoiding it. Don't do too much drinking, alcohol, all that kind of stuff, just because it is this masculine energy behind this mess. Okay. Runner, escape. It's like you could be trying to escape the situation. There's a change, but you know what the ancestors say? You can really have some abundance come in when you face it head on. You see that? Because the ancestors said you are a healer. Heal thyself first. Okay. The ancestors showing, look. Okay, you could be running from something that could be of abundance to you. So what it is the ancestors is definitely saying that there is something that's pushing you into this tower moment that is going to be of abundance for you. It could be something that brings this actual money, okay, to fruition, that you know. Maybe it's like this is happening for you because now is the time for you to move into starting that business, right? Getting started with moving into another position, interviewing, doing something of that sort. But change is here. Adaptability is here. Ancestors said it's time for you to be optimistic, have hope, pray, optimistic, right? You have spiritual rank, okay? And the ancestors say the bondage is ended. You have spiritual rank right now, right? Water signs. So you are high on the charts in reference of the spiritual realm, okay? It's like it's adjustment needed, okay? You could be dealing with a mature man, or you could be the mature man with a child. This could be something about child support. This could be something that comes in that you may be dealing with legally around child support. That may be the message that you receive as well. This could be you could be trying to get away from paying a large amount in child support. They could be bothering you at work, water. It could make you very emotional. You are the mature man, so face it. Okay, it's about change. It's about adapting to this energy. Also, ancestors keep saying, do some energy work. Okay, yeah, it's like you're being weak right now, or you're feeling weak. Leo energy, you could be dealing with a Leo. I also have Aries energy here on the bottom of the deck. The ancestor said this is making, you're feeling weak, but you're moving into a new beginning with this energy that's happening, and even with the situation around the job. Okay, well, can you tell me about this energy work that's here for water, please? Ancestors, speak to me. Yeah, ancestors want you to work on yourself. Yeah, bring all that to the light, right? The Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. See, because when you bring your drama, trauma, or anything that you're going through to the light with this isolation as well as soul solitude, you're going to become stable. Okay, again, ancestors say maybe something in reference of social media. Some of you water signs may have a channel that is going to allow you to be able to prosper in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. That could be the change. That could be what's the abundance that's coming in for you. Okay, definitely seeing that. Why is the evil eye here for water? Evil eye here for water. Yeah, ancestors said it doesn't matter who is sending you the evil eye, who is trying to block you in some way. You are the magician. You can make nothing out of something. You just have to have hope, prayer. It could be Aquarius that you're dealing with, or you could have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. But this is all about being faithful. You have it twice in your having faith and being prayerful. Okay, optimism, hope. This is the card promise, right? But you have spiritual rank, as I showed you. Look at the spiritual rank that you have there. Okay, and it's all about you knowing that who you are, right? Let's see what else we can get in reference of water messages, ancestors for water. Thank you. Yeah, there's going to be a loss, something that you feel like you've lost, but the ancestors said it's to push you into the right direction. Okay, some of you could be moving and doing some other things, but I feel like the tower moment that's coming is definitely going to be something that's going to push you into a different aspect of your life. Something that you're supposed to be doing that's different. Something that you're going to see. You're going to gain clarity in reference of your stability. So there is some things that aren't that great in here, but there is some things that are great. Water, okay? Money vibes for water. Money vibes for water. What is their money vibes for water at this time? What do they need to know in reference to money? Okay, that flew on the floor. So water, I feel like that is your message. Okay. On the bottom is the skills to pay the bills. So you guys are very educated, and the ancestors want you, headed to the bank. Yeah. And then I had take a risk. Okay, so take a risk, gamble your money, not gamble your money. I don't want to put that out there. Yeah, and luxury purchases. So it looks good in reference to your finances. I feel like, you have a lot of cards here about finances, okay? But it is something you're going to have to take a risk on. And I do feel that it's about you and what you need to learn. The educated queen card. This is about you having the skills to pay the bills. You need to use your mind and what you're educated about, even if this situation comes in reference of the layoffs and so forth like that with you, or some type of job situation, or somebody, bringing this energy to you in some way. Water, I just feel like you need to take a risk, and you need to put your head towards whatever it is that you want, and you'll be able to do and have whatever it is that you desire. All right. So much love to you. That's why the ancestors say pray, right? Meditation, do your ancestor work. And that's why the ancestors also say you do that energy work, you make some things move. All right. Much love to you. This is High Priestess Key checking off. Peace. Peace, water. Peace.